Hey there, it's Heather Hakes. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you a high-level overview of a path to self-mastery. But what I want you to know first, before we get started, is there is no one way to get to where we're all seeking, and that is truth, that is wisdom, that is self-mastery, right? But because there's no one way, I want to share you with something that has come to me ever so more clear in the last few weeks. I originally picked up golf many years ago. I bought one of those women's starter kits in a bag, just general clubs. And I got to play every now and then, literally like once a year, sometimes a couple times a season when I used to work in corporate during golf scrambles. But the most important thing to me with golf was, and still is to have fun. I don't even keep score. I don't count my strokes because that's when we get into our head. That's when we start beating ourselves up and, negative self-talk, which is going to lead to potential bad strokes and bad holes. And so for me, anybody that has golfed with me knows I'm there to have fun. I don't take it serious. And that's how I end up occasionally hitting some really good drives and really amazing putts. But remember, I don't do this seriously. I don't beat myself up for a bad stroke, a bad swing when I shank it to the right. Again, I'm having fun and it's like, oh, well, I learned that don't hit it like that. So pardon the interruption. If this content is resonating with you, I want to offer you some additional resources. Check out my website, heatherhakes.com, and take the free life assessment. This is a great tool to take inventory in life where you're feeling in alignment and abundant, and where you're feeling stuck, stressed out, or as someone recently emailed me, completely ruining my life. I've also created a self-study course all about mindset and manifesting. Again, check out my website, heatherhakes.com, and click on course. Finally, if you are ready to deep dive and really transform your life, I offer one-on-one coaching. I will teach you what has taken me years and tens of thousands of dollars to learn, in which you can start implementing right now. To learn more and schedule your free strategy call, visit heatherhakes.com/coaching. Now, back to regular programming. What I want to share with you is this. Since there are so many paths to self-mastery, I want to take you through how golf is a great metaphor for life. And what I mean by that is how you do anything is how you do everything. So whether you're on the golf course or making dinner with your family or talking to somebody on the phone or just at home finishing tasks or not, literally, and I truly believe this, how you do anything is how you do everything. So for example, golf as this metaphor for life. I like to give guys a hard time, and I tend to golf with men. It's definitely a more male-dominated sport. But the men that get close to the hole, the putt gets close, but they don't finish it. I remember this was several weeks ago, and I was like mind blown. Number one, I love closure. Plus, I love the sound of that tink when the ball hits the hole. And so for those that get close to the hole and either give up or they're frustrated or they went over par and they don't finish, it made me think, and I'm like, well, where else in life aren't they finishing? Where are they coming close but not going all the way? So that's what I want to help you think of right here, right now. Where in life are you just stopping before the finish line? Where are you letting self-doubt creep in or your negative self-talk to keep you from going all the way? Where are you creating these resistance and blocks in life to keep you from what you truly desire and want to achieve? Because I want you to know, and I say this often, any struggle or sacrifice is always self-imposed. All right, on to the next thing. This is so apparent in golf. And I love how Eckhart Tolle teaches the power of the present moment. And here's why it's so evident in golf. Here's the thing. So let's say the ball's down and you swing and a miss. If you're sitting there beating yourself up for something that happened seconds ago or moments before, You're no longer in the present moment. And that's why golf is a great example for this. But you could talk about this in any area of life. Let's say you're driving down the road and somebody cuts you off. All right, well, they were a dick, but whatever. That's not what's happening right now. So let go of what happened behind you. That way, when you get up to the next swing, when you go to the next hole or the next putt, you have a clear mind. There's nothing that happened in the past that's affecting your now. So that's something I really want to emphasize, is the power of the present moment. No matter what you're doing, and remember, keep carrying this mantra through. How you do anything is how you do everything. And most importantly, relationships are a fine example of this. Stay present to the present moment. All right, here's another thing. So I was literally golfing last night. There were 4 of us. It was 2 guys and 2 girls. And the woman, we were obviously on the same tee box. And so I asked her, because I could see that she was in such a negative headspace that, she wasn't in the power of the present moment, and she was beating herself up. And I was like, okay, whoa, wait a minute, step back. Tell me, where are you going to hit this ball? And so what I was doing there was, number 1, getting her to focus. Number 2, I wanted her to have a clear and definite aim. And again, this is a great metaphor for life. If you don't have focus and you don't have an aim, well, then where the hell are you going? Or when you swing and a miss, how are you going to self-correct to get back on course? And so she played along, and she's like, all right, I'm going to hit it straight down the middle. And I was like, yes, you are. And this is something I do for myself. Every time I get in stance and I'm ready and I take a deep breath and I exhale, again, breath work is an amazing way to stay in the present moment. I look down and I'm like, all right, where do I want to hit the ball? And again, in your life right now, wherever you're at in any area, your finances, your health, your relationships, work, career, it doesn't matter. Do you have an aim? And are you staying present? I also heard a guy that I played with last week. I loved this. So if you're unfamiliar with golf, hopefully this metaphor is making sense. But the standard par, or the number of swings to hit a, quote, perfect score on 18 holes, is a 72. I have no idea what mine is, because remember, I don't keep score because I don't care. But this guy told me, and it was a funny joke, and he's like, I hit a 72 every time I play. It just depends what hole I stop at. So what I want to ask you is, where are your beliefs? Where are you hitting under par? Or where could you hit par? Because what I want you to know is par, as this metaphor, is a construct somebody else created. That if you think your ceiling is to only make $100,000 a year, or you think you can only have 4 weeks vacation, or whatever belief you want to talk about, whatever limitation you've imposed, I want to let you know that that's only somebody's idea. That was somebody's thought. Instead, I want you to get clear. Again, this is back to the aim. What is your par for life? How much do you want to make? What experiences do you want to have? And let this be your own par. You are in your own game. This is nobody else's game of life but your own. And as I preach constantly, you are the creator of your life, on or off the course. And we're all on our own path of self-mastery. So what I want to ask you from this podcast, from these teachings I've shared with you today, number 1, what is your aim in life? Where are you going? Be mindful and aware of your self-talk, and pay attention to your habits, because how you do anything is how you do everything. Thanks for tuning in to today's video. I'll catch you on the next one.